Welcome back, hockey fans, to Week 8 of Stiga's NHL Hockey Highlights package. And we're off to Florida, where the home team get off to a blistering start against the Arizona Coyotes. Barkov winning the face-off. He finds Hornquist on the right-hand boards, who in turn finds Barkov back in the centre for the one-timer in behind Vejmelka. An early 1-0 lead to the Panthers, but it doesn't last too long as the Coyotes hit back almost immediately with a long shot here from it looks like Moser. But have a close look. Moser's shot takes a deflection here off Keller's skate and then ricochets into the net behind Bobrovsky for the 1-1 scoreline. The Coyotes are back in it. But the scores don't remain level for long. Coyotes applying all the pressure, all the momentum's their way until Ekblad intercepts one, shoots it long from distance in behind Vejmelka. Score 2-1. Panthers back in front. Good shot here from Ekblad. And it was very nearly 3-1, straight from the face-off, as Ekblad intercepts a pass off the post, and then long after, Barkov hits the post as well. But then a couple of good saves from both tenders. First Vejmelka, then Bobrovsky at the other end. And then have a look what this next Vejmelka save leads to. It's Moser, he delivers the dish, straight to Schmaltz. Schmaltz finishes expertly, it makes it 2-2, and the Coyotes are back in it again. Schmaltz has been leading the way with the Coyotes this season, and this is a terrific finish. Puck's on edge, he finds a gap past Bobrovsky. And that just leads to a couple of fine saves from Vejmelka, who keeps the score at 2-2, heading into the second. Early on, and it's the Panthers with the pressure. It's Bennett this time. He gets a feed from Tkachuk, hits the post. But it was a sign of things to come. It's Tkachuk and Bennett teaming up again. Let's look at this again in slow motion. The pass from Tkachuk's a ripper, straight on the stick of Bennett. Vejmelka has no chance to get to that one in time. Down 3-2 now. But the Coyotes look to change the momentum. It's Keller. He finds Schmaltz in the middle. His first shot goes wide. His second shot, a great save by Bobrovsky. Momentum's definitely swung again. And just watch how the Coyotes' second line goes to work here. It's Nick Ritchie on the left wing. He finds Fisher on the right wing. He gets it back to Ritchie. Ritchie's pass, back to Fisher. He finds Bugstad in the middle. Fans on his first shot. But just watch this. Moser gets in the puck again. He makes no mistake this time. He makes it 3-3. And it's a tied game, heading into the third. Unfortunately for the Coyotes though, a Fisher shot ricochets straight on the Carlson stick early. He swings and shoots and gets behind Vejmelka for a 4-3 lead for the Florida Panthers. This one was against the run of play, but the Panthers will take that. But there hasn't been a time this year where the Coyotes have folded. This time, it's Moser fighting Fisher on the right-hand boards. He swings and shoots. Near side, Bogossi can't hold that one out. Off the post and in. A fantastic shot here from Fisher. That levels it up again at 4-4. And from here, it's just a couple of near misses. First, Florida go close here. Good save from Vejmelka from the right-hand boards of Hornquist. And then it's Barkov, late in the third. He gets the final couple of chances, but Vejmelka's good. Keeps them both out. We're in overtime. And early in overtime, a Moser shot takes a big deflection off the defender. Bounces over Bobrovsky. Game was almost over there, and not long after, things go Florida's way. A shot here from the left-hand boards. It's Declare's shot, takes a deflection off Moser's skate, then off Vejmelka's skate, into the far corner. Panthers 5-4 in overtime. For our second feature this week, we're off to the city of brotherly love, where the Flyers are hosting the Hurricanes. But it's the Hurricanes who start the better. First Aho with a shot, save off from Hart. Then it's Pacioretty. He sends one centre. Aho again, touches, onto the post. Unfortunately, the puck ricochets off the post, straight on the wrist line of the stick. He shoots from long, straight back off the boards, straight back onto his stick. He shoots again, and this time, the heavy shot gets in behind Freddie. It's 1-0 to the Flyers against the run of play. And the play just settles for a bit, with a couple of good saves from both tenders. First Freddie, then Carter Hart. But then it's Svechnikov, teaming up with Stahl in the middle. Look at this for a great goal. Svechnikov notices that the defenseman Ristolainen's slightly out of position, allowing for the pass, but it's got to be on the money, and it is. The Canes levelling it up at 1-1, but it doesn't last long, as Provorov jumps on a loose puck. He feeds Lawton. Lawton finishes neatly in behind Freddie to give the Flyers a 2-1 lead going into the second period. Down 2-1, but the Hurricanes start in the second is promising. First, a long shot from Burns, saves from Hart. Then a second save from Aho, right in front, keeping the score at 2-1. And have a look what it leads to. A long shot from Mackinson, beats Freddie, but not the post. And the Flyers keep mounting the pressure. and the Hurricanes haven't dealt with pressure all year. And here it is, Lawton gets his second. The feed from Atkinson gets disrupted by Burns, but lands right on Lawton's stick. He sees where Freddie is. Freddie's in pretty good nick. Lawton finds a gap though. 3-1 to the Flyers. And things are about to go a whole lot worse for the Hurricanes. Face-off win by Aho only lands on Ristolainen's stick. He swivels and shoots to make it 4-1. A couple of posts later, one from each team, and the Hurricanes are now looking for something to change the momentum. And it's Pacioretty sweeping a shot in from the left wing. Have a look here. He finds a narrow gap there on Hart's near post. The defenseman's not doing him any favours. Looks like Carter Hart's expecting the pass. Doesn't cover his near post. Pacioretty doesn't need that much room. 4-2 to the Flyers. Canes slightly back into it. Freddie doing his thing though, keeping it close. And those two saves are followed up by another two great saves from Freddie, keeping it close. And just have a look what it leads to. Slavin gets the puck to Aho in front. He makes it 4-3. And what could have been 5-2 has now been narrowed to a 1-goal deficit, heading into the third period. The Hurricanes are right back in this game. Early in the third, and Aho almost levels it up. Couple of good saves from Hart, but just have a look what it leads to. Atkinson on the right-hand wing. He gets a second bite of the puck after Burns can't handle it. He swings, swivels, shoots, and scores past Freddie to make it 5-3 to the Flyers. Pretty good shot here from Atkinson. Good angle. And right from the face-off, Hurricanes are right back at it. Good save from Hart. Freddie too, doing his thing from Atkinson again. And then Burns, a long shot. Good save from Hart again. And soon after, Ristolainen can't deal with the puck. He spills it straight to the Stiga style. He finishes like a veteran should. And at the risk of sounding repetitive, the Hurricanes are right back in it again. 5-4, still time left on the clock. But it's the Flyers who finally put this one to bed. It's Atkinson again on the right wing. He finds Couturier this time in the centre, and he hits it first time, past Freddie for a 6-4 scoreline. And so ends a disappointing season for the Hurricanes. We'll finish it with a couple of A-grade highlights from their best player, Freddie Anderson. And for our final game this week, we're off to Nashville, where the Bruins are trying to maintain their winning streak against the gritty Nashville Predators. And it's the home team that strikes first after a nifty pass from Yossi over to his right winger, Niederreiter, who finished perfectly behind Swayman. And if the Bruins are going to win this one, it's going to be from behind. Not easy to keep the Bruins at bay though, and Pasternak fires a warning shot off the post and in behind Saros. A bit of luck there for Saros, but not off these next couple. First off Bergeron in the slot, then a poor giveaway from Yossi gives Pasternak the chance, but Saros, he saves his bacon. Predators still have the lead in the second, but just look at the pressure the Bruins apply. First Pasternak with a shot off the post, then Bergeron, good save from Saros, and then another giveaway from Yossi. Too many already in this game. Bergeron, off the post again, off a touch from Saros. But it's the Predators who apply a bit of pressure of their own. Swayman coming up big twice, both off Granlund. And Saros, he also has the answers after a shot from Bergeron's denied. And the Bruins maintain the pressure, and it's not long before they draw things level. It's Pasternak on the right-hand boards, and the replay shows this beautifully. Camera person sets up right behind this shot. Not much room to work with for Pasternak, but as you know, he doesn't need much room, and he gets this one in off the post behind Saros. And if not for Saros, with the last couple of saves here from both Bergeron and Pasternak, this one could have been 2-1 going into the third. And it's early in the third that the Bruins take the lead. First, a good save from Saros, again off Pasternak. A shot from Niederreiter from right-hand boards for the Predators only ricochets straight to Grizzly's stick, and he puts it in from distance. Or did he? Let's have a close look. That shot does take a deflection off Foligno's stick, which does redirect it into the goal. That's Foligno's goal, assist from Grizzly. But the Predators refuse to go away. A loose puck lands on Niederreiter's stick, and this time he makes no mistake. He hits it hard from the right-hand boards. He finds that gap, similar to what Pasternak did. It's 2-2. And in the blink of an eye, we've got another lead change. First, Bergeron off the post. He lands on the empty stick. He's fast on the puck. He gets it past Swayman before he gets a chance to move. And after a cagey couple of first periods, this one really starts to open up in the third. It's 3-2 to the Predators, but just watch this. Pasternak on the right-hand boards again. Deja vu. Far post, in behind Saros, 3-3. And looking at the replay, you would have thought Yossi would have worked out he had to be a little bit deeper to cut off that shot and give his keeper some sort of chance. In the blink of an eye, we get another lead change. It's Nashville with the pressure, but look how quick Bergeron gets on this puck. It's sitting in the middle of the ice, gets there in front of Johansson, flicks it round, far corner, 4-3 to the Bruins. And soon after, it's 5-3 to Boston. Pasternak's shot comes off the post, lands on Bergeron's stick again. He gets his hat-trick. And just have a look where this puck lands. Bergeron couldn't have teed it up any better himself. Late in the period now, but the Predators refuse to go away. Just watch our captain Yossi pounces on this loose puck, shoots from distance, gets a little helping hand from Bergeron's stick, I think it is, in behind Swayman. Does that take one off Bergeron's hat-trick? I don't know. What I do know is that the Nashville Predators have a slight sniff. With time winding down, Tolvaden's shot gets blocked by Lindholm. He turns and shoots, and he puts the final nail in the coffin for the Predators. 6-4 to the Bruins, and they're moving on. So with 1 week to go before the playoffs, let's have a look at the table. Luke's team's dominating still. Boston completed all their games. They're out in front. It looks like Florida and Calgary are going to need to win their last game and score a few goals to see if they can catch them. Lexi looks like Colorado's her team coming through. And Chris, he's got a few up for grabs. Join us next time for the final week before playoffs. In the meantime, feel free to like, comment or subscribe. And remember, if you don't shoot, you don't score.